Hello, I'm Nancy Aberle. Here you can see me beginning to work with a boy who was given the general diagnosis of having developmental delays. He received a series of free half-hour Feldenkrais lessons during the Working with Children seminar for Feldenkrais practitioners that I gave in Zurich in 2009. At the start of this lesson, he came over to me and I suggested with my hands that he could begin to come up from the floor in a new way, and he did so for the first time. As a Feldenkrais and an Anat Baniel method for children practitioner, I can use the ideas and techniques based on the work of Dr. Feldenkrais to help children move more efficiently, to do more of what they want to do, and to learn to learn. As Anat Baniel says in a figurative way, we can help the children to turn the learning switch on. At this seminar, the Feldenkrais practitioners gave over 25 free lessons under my supervision to babies and children during the practicum sessions. The practitioners that you see here come from 7 different countries. Some of them have a medical background working with children, some have worked in public schools as teachers or in institutional settings as therapists for up to 30 years. They've come to Zurich to study with myself and my team of assistants so that they can bring more of the Feldenkrais method into their daily work. Some of the practitioners have a full-time Feldenkrais practice with adults for a long time, but until now they've not worked with babies and children. Others are newly graduated or have been working for a few years with children and want to learn more hands-on techniques. Many Feldenkrais practitioners have learned how to work well with adults who lie quietly on the benches and do the movements that the practitioners instruct them to do. This can be very different from how it is to work with children. The seminars that I teach are designed to help practitioners bring this potent method to more babies and children. My vision is to build a network of practitioners where the more experienced can give the less experienced the support that they need to do this work well. The curriculum of each seminar is based on the needs of the children who come for lessons, as well as the background of the practitioners. It is irrelevant to me where someone has studied. The skill level of each practitioner is what is important. Over the years, I have observed the growing international need for practitioners who work well with babies and children using the techniques and concepts based on the Feldenkrais method. Some parents travel great distances to come for lessons, and I want more people to refer parents to. Dr. Wolfgang Steinmüller and I founded Feldenkrais Postgrad Studies in 2005 because we felt that the practice-oriented seminars are the best way to improve the quality of work of our Feldenkrais colleagues, and in this case, those who work with children. Here, I'm showing a technique that can gently help the children to feel how to even out the distribution of effort while they push on their feet. If the work is evenly distributed, the big muscles in the center of the body do their share, and the neck muscles are soft and free. I'm finding a way to lift that I feel the whole spine coming with me. It's a whole chain. And I lift here, I make the bridge bigger, but I'm listening the whole time. How you can listen to a spine, I don't know, but I'm listening to if the movement goes through the spine.
Oh, mine can
That's
be very
all.
loud.
Welcome to the loud spine club. So I just lift a little bit, that's all, and that's all I want you to do with each other, okay? Now I'll just do it with Parents bring their children to get Feldenkrais lessons for many different reasons. Some children have diagnosed neurological conditions, some are delayed in their development and have no diagnosis, some have had a severe illness or injury, some were born prematurely, and some have a known syndrome or disease. These 2 boys have both had badly broken legs. Before this seminar, they each had a series of individual functional integration lessons with myself, and at this point have no more pain while moving. The Feldenkrais teacher is using this playful group lesson to help the children to experiment with how they can better use their legs and arms in relation to the rest of themselves. In parts of the lesson, they discover how to use the muscles in the front of themselves to make the back round, and then to use the back muscles to arch their backs. Important conditions for this kind of learning are the pleasure of moving and the feeling of success. The ability to abstract think about the movement is also important in order to follow instructions and try out new possibilities. Irregardless of what a child tries to do, they need to bring intention and action together. Once a child can bring intention and action together with no disruption and with no pain, they can often move in ways that are easier for them. After they have experienced this feeling of pleasure and ease during a lesson, it is as if the child's nervous system looks for this ease and pleasure in the movements of daily life. Dr. Feldenkrais used principles from judo and physics in his work with people. Two of these principles are maximum efficiency by minimal effort and reversibility of movement. The central focus of these lessons is learning. In order to learn, we have to be able to perceive differences in how we organize our movement. The Feldenkrais method is based on the ability of the nervous system to find solutions to movement problems. This baby has learned to roll from the back to the belly, but only with great effort. She has not yet learned to be comfortable staying on the belly, so she cries for someone to roll her over. However, a movement that is ideally organized can be stopped or reversed at any moment, and there is no unnecessary effort. Some babies have difficulty learning to reverse their movement. I will suggest to the practitioner to use a technique that she has just learned. It is a way of touching the ribs and then along the side of the spine that can help the baby to better feel what she is doing. The intention of the quality of the touch is to help the child to be able to self-reference better. If she can do this, she can very quickly feel how to let her chest stay free as she shifts her weight. She can learn to more easily reach for a toy if she doesn't stiffen the chest as she grabs. I'm supporting the practitioner giving the lesson by moving the toy to a place that the baby can follow with the eyes. The ability to use the eyes to initiate a movement can greatly affect the quality of our movement. And she did this beautifully. She was even able to roll over her own arm with ease to get the toy.